You traveled to the sea of the damned, walked its shores and found one lost in him own past. Not many can walk beyond the veil that way. The things they see steal away their minds forever, till they even forget that them dead. But Davy Jones will not forget how you stood in him way. Nor will him forgive the Siren Queen for failing him. Here, wait. We are not alone. You know you cannot hide from me, Jack Sparrow.
I wasn't hiding. I was eavesdropping. Vastly different pastimes.
There him stand, another pirate who's twice come back from the land of the dead, who escaped the raid on Isla Tesoro and even found the Fountain of Youth.
Hey, have you been gossiping about me with this strange, book-obsessed individual? Whatever they've told you, it's not true. Unless it's flattering, in which case, it's all true, but they left out the best bits.
The man who stole the only trinket that can reach Davy Jones. A pendant twin to the one Jones himself possesses.
How can you know all this? That pendant?
Belongs to me.
You can't be.
Aye. This time it was the sea what brought you back to me, Jack.
Theodolma! Calypso! Shouldn't you be floating on a cloud of bubbles, whatever it is sea goddesses do? And while I'm asking the questions, am I alive or am I not? I look like a ghost. I can turn invisible, yet I can still touch my belongings.
The Sea of Thieves is a hunting place. It bestows many gifts even upon the dead. That is why I followed the Black Pearl here. To protect these sacred waters from Davy Jones and that which follow him. That is all the answers I have. Now you must listen.
I'm listening.
Davy Jones know that the pirates of this world threaten him plans. So him summoning his own dark version of a brethren court, made of those cruel and corrupted souls who long to rule the Sea of Thieves. If him succeed, him power will be greater than ever before.
This is why I love running to old friends. They always have such cheery news. Ha! But if Jones is inviting his friends for tea, that means we know where to find him. And, by the by, my treasure.
You speak the truth. And since you still hold the key to his fortress, with my sketches you can find your way inside. Think of what you want most, Jack Sparrow. It will show you the way.
Right, well, given that these are unfamiliar waters, and I lack a ship with which to sail upon them, critical decisions must now be made. You will always remember this as the day your crew was joined by Captain Jack Sparrow. Now, I know that's a great honor to bestow upon a humble vessel such as yours. Don't you worry. I promise you won't be an imposition. Theodolma, about that treasure, if it was entrusted to Davy Jones, that can only mean...
Hush! There are some truths not ready to be told. Their time will come when a deed is done. Now make sail with it, Jack, and be swift.
Oh, well then. See you aboard. My compass is never wrong, if you know what you want. This humble trinket once belonged to Teodolma, a twin to the one Jones possesses, and the key to his most valuables. My crew found it on the deck of the Pearl after Tia was released, shall we say. What matters is this got me inside another of Jones's strongholds once before. Let's just hope he hasn't changed his tune. Surprising. Jones assumes I'm dead and lost for all eternity, adrift on an ocean of forsaken souls. So he hasn't bothered to change the locks. Frankly, I find that rather insulting. Seems this passageway is intended for those of a submarinous persuasion. We'll have to swim for it, mate. There's a resting place just up here if you need to satisfy. Mind your step, though. It's slimy and treacherous. Reminds me of a comic book. Did you see me swim straight through that door? Wonder if I'll come into possession of any other ghostly talents. It's no good. I can't move things with my mind. Shame. What about? No, that doesn't work either. Would have been great fun, though. It seems my newfound skills are limited to turning invisible and logging through walls. Once I get my treasure back, I'm heading straight to the nearest lake port. There you are. I was starting to think you'd taken a tumble. Not everyone's as steady on their feet as I She may be crewed by a gang of antisocial shellfish, but this vessel is nothing if not perilous. Powerful, too. She was fast enough to follow the Black Pearl when we crossed the horizon with my treasure, and scuppered us before we knew it was what. Although, if the Dutchman sailed inside this fortress, she must possess some means of opening that big door over yonder. All we have to do is find it. There was a time this ship had a proud mission and a noble purpose, but that was long ago. Still, let's not disturb what we mustn't. Better let me. This ship has a nasty habit of making those aboard her part of the furniture.
Part of the ship, part of the crew. 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 Part of the ship, part of the crew.
This, mate, is the inner sanctum of the most vengeful creature to sail the seas. And that spot right there is where I swipe the treasure out from under the nose he doesn't have. If we don't get it back, this will never be over. And again, statues. It'll take more than one wee pendant to get them singing. Now, this is either very old sheet music or Davy Jones's secret recipe for liver and onions. See if you can make heads or tails of it. It's working. Now we just need to wait for the song to end, and... Assuming we survived that long, I may have been slightly mistaken about this ship being deserted. Certainly does now. I suggest we disembark before he sends anyone else to offer us a warm welcome. Let us find out where that door leads, eh? As charming as this chamber admittedly is, this waterfall does present a conundrum. Allow me to assist via my newly discovered intangible, my invisible, that thing I do where I walk through things.
And now I'm sure we're all curious to learn why we were summoned. Was your dalliance with the Siren Queen not all you dreamed it might be?
Sirens are loyal to me for as long as I can summon their precious daughter. However, they cannot guard my locker if pirates sail free and interfere without consequence. That is why I have sought new orders. Jones obeys.
Oh, the legendary Davy Jones is now in service to another. Tell us, who might this fearsome individual be?
The blackguard who absconded with my heart. Now, this dark Brethren court has formed, and our strength will control the seas once and for all.
What you've promised may have bought our loyalty to the Brethren, but not even Captain Flameheart has been able to conquer the Sea of Thieves. Why should we expect to succeed?
Flameheart was blinded by his own rage and obsessed with killing. Control of these waters is not about slaughter of our enemies. It's about what happens next.
You're talking about the ferryman.
Aye. With the power of the treasure I possess and the full force of the Dark Brethren at my side, we finally have might enough to destroy his vessel.
And you'll be his replacement.
I most certainly will, Warsmith. And only those pirates who swear an oath to the Brethren will return from my vessel. We'll command every pirate on the Sea of Thieves. But that's only the beginning of the captain's plans. And those who follow orders will be duly rewarded. As I promised, Gold Hoarder, 882 gold coins of immeasurable value. The Aztec gold of Cortez. Payment in full for your obedience. Cortez. By a treasure bathed in blood. The Aztecs delivered these coins to Cortez in exchange for their lives. And his conquests continued. Now, any mortal who takes so much as a single coin will be punished for all eternity. You yourself have paid the price for such greed before. Where is Captain? That is not your concern. Once we've secured this world for the Brethren, he'll sail to us. Now, the preparations are complete. It's time to bridge the worlds and take our rightful places as lords of the sea. Begin the ritual. thought to challenge the rule of the Siren Queen, and now you've come to challenge me, interfering in things you cannot comprehend. Do you not fear death? You'll soon learn to. A world without the eternal abyss is a world frozen in time. You pirates here, hide within your devil's shroud, frightened of the truth that nothing lasts forever. When it does all crumble to dust, you will find no trace of glory, no freedom, no love, nothing to save you from the void. And as you stare into the jaws of oblivion, you will crawl aboard my vessel, beg for my salvation, and all I'll say is, what is that infernal noise?
That's Captain Infernal Noise to you, mate!
Jack Sparrow! You will not claim your prize a second time. Good Lord. Begin the ritual. They must not interfere.
Not interfere.
I can see more supplies, but reaching them's another matter. Look lively down there and find a way to drop this mast. That's it. That's the spot. Now, hold her steady. What's this? Gold? Oh, ammunition. Almost as good. Here, you better have these. Ah.
The ritual is almost complete. Don't bother. You're with me.
Pirates too slow.
So much for old golden bonds, eh? Now, we just need to... Ah! If you tell anyone about this, I'll deny it. Now, get me down! This is all going according to plan. Now help me! I have another plan, and this time it's a good one. You should probably stand back. Now these should give old Squid Breath something to worry about. Fire! Fire the cannon! Fire everything! Stand your ground! Go, Palmer! Try at least moments away! Get out of the way, you great golden git! Lady Jones is not worth dying.
We are now.
Did we win? This doesn't much feel like winning. And there's no sign of Jones. Also, no sign of my treasure. I had the disheartening sensation that we might not have stopped this little ritual after all. Well, at least we have one less member of this Dark Brethren to worry about.
The Flying Dutchman has set sail, and the Dark Brethren follow in its wake. You must return to me.
You'd best jump down and find your ship, mate. Let's meet back at Teodolma's camp. I've got a nasty feeling things are far from over.
Jack! You're a slightly ethereal sight for sore eyes. Still, I can't help noticing a particular trinket is somewhat conspicuous by its absence.
Aye, that's because Jones and his new friends still have it. Seems he used it in some sort of ritual before escaping back to the Dutchman. Extremely ungentlemanly behavior, of which I heartily disapprove.
With the treasure's power in him clutches, David Jones and the Dark Brethren can move freely between worlds. They plan to sail to the Sea of the Dams just as you did, to take it over and destroy the ferryman.
And if that happens, only pirates who swear an oath to Jones will be allowed back from the land of the dead.
But that means he'd control everything. It'd be the end of this place for sure.
And what are we supposed to do about all this? Jones has a whole fleet now, and we don't even have a ship!
Well, I, for one, intend to get my treasure back. Even if I have to swim for it. Fortuitously, there's a speedier alternative available. You! I'm commandeering your vessel, and all who sail aboard her for essential pirate business. Besides, you've got as much of a score to settle with Jones as I.
Aye, it may be a lost cause, but if anyone can win a fight for pirates, it'll be Sea of Thieves pirates. Still, there's a mite bit of ocean to cover, and we've only one ship. Where would we start?
The doorway to the Sea of the Damned was opened from this world, and now it must be closed the same way. But to find it, we need something special. Something touched by the hand of David Jones.
But we ain't got nothing what belongs to Jones. Our safety holes in our pockets,
Wrong. I have something. Thought I might use it to open up a coconut.
find you, Davy Jones.
Oh, now that we have our heading, it's time we set sail. Meet me in your ship's cabin, wherein I shall be hard at work strategizing a strategy. And then forth we shall sally. Savvy?
Aye, and we'll see if we can't muster up some help at the outpost. Good fortune, and a fair wind to us all.
Go. This is the last chance to stop Davy Jones. If we do not put an end to the Dark Brethren, the light of freedom will vanish from this world forever.
Far be it from me to doubt the wisdom of the sea goddess, but are we absolutely certain that this is the right cloud? Frankly, I don't think it looks much like Jones.
You're too late, Jack Sparrow!
Though, on reflection, I suppose there is some passing resemblance. Not to state the obvious, but it appears those watery witches have returned to lend Jones their power.
Remember, we are many, and you are but a few. Life, death, here both are mine to command.
Perfect shot. Thanks to see a ship down there. Today I'll make it exception.
Ready another volley. You can always choose eternity aboard the Dutchman. The dam will belong to me.
What's that bobbing over there?
As you can see, two worlds are becoming one.
A hit! On us!
A fine hit!
It's all about trajectory, mate. Oh, they felt that!
When this is over, the ferryman will fall by my claw.
You must have taken damage. I could hear gurgling.
In my day, pirates were not so arrogant. A husk of wood and metal is all that stands between you and the icy depths. Yet, you claim mastery over the sea. Oh, you've no idea what true terrors lack. beneath the waves.
Either I've still got water in my ears, or something very bad is about to make an appearance. It's louder than Rigetti's bagpipes. At least there's a tune. We'd best keep a safe distance if we want our brains to remain safely inside our scalps.
Sirens will not forgive that. You cling to life, but you're still no closer to the new realm.
End this madness, David Jones. Remember who you were.
Calypso!
This is a new world, David Jones. You are bound to no aught upon these waters. The Flying Dutchman need not chain you here. I knew you as a pirate. A man who was not afraid of his own heart. That man can live again. Come back to me.
No. The point of no return is long since past. We are at war.
Wars do not end with weapons. They end with words. I call for parley, David Jones.
Parley?
According to the code set down by Morgan and Bartholomew,
Do you not see, my sweet Calypso? You cannot invoke the right of parley, because, my dear, you are not a pirate. You are a monster. As am I.
Then the man I love is truly dead.
And no one shall be left to mourn his passing. Do you see where your courage has led you, Jack Sparrow? You and your friends shall die here alone.
two issues, mate. One, our heavens have already been dead.
And two, Captain Jack Sparrow and his friends are not alone. The captains of the damned have heard your call, Calypso, and are prepared to heed it. We shall sail together! And we shall never bow to tyrants, no matter how powerful they may be.
Especially not when they stink like the dead sport. We're coming for you, Jones.
Form up behind the Black Pearl! It's time we show this dark brethren what it really means to be a pirate.
Just a moment. As leader of the Alliance, facing an enemy of unimaginable power, I feel it incumbent upon me to deliver some sort of inspiring speech. Let's go and sink them all!
Life, death, here both are mine to command. My dear Calypso, I sent you to your death.
Jack and the others have the fleet distracted. Now you have the chance to enter the spire and find what is giving David Jones him power.
What is it that you hope to accomplish?
Calypso's lightning cracked the spire. Now you can get inside.
Are becoming one. Memories from the Sea of the Damned are being given life in this world. Hurry and reveal the source of this power to me.
The Brethren know they face extinction. All that remains is for them to decide where they make their final stand.
You run for this! Fall back!
His pendant. I can sense it. At last, David Jones, I know where your heart truly lies.
It's just good business.
Run to your ship before the...
Damn though she may be, the Dutchman is still the strongest ship at sea. She's still hasn't top that.
I know I can count on all of you to defend the pearl as if she were your mother. Right? That was me, John! Nice lumbering! That was for the Kraken, you slimy git! Man,
Let go, joyful boys! How are you still fighting? Destroy them! What sorcery gives you such strength?
Do you still not recognize the true nature of the power, David Jones? They've made no eternal bargain. It's not a siren song or a precious treasure. It's love. Love for freedom. A love only incomparable.
It will not end like this. I will not be defeated. Not by a treacherous sea hag. Not by a wretched sentimental pack of pirates. But never, ever by Jack Sparrow!
Gibbs, I see you've salvaged the pearl. Excellent work.
Aye, well, it was mostly the doing of the merfolk, truth be told. They're quite marvelous creatures here.
Oh, well then, I'll take my compliment back. Prepare to make sail, you lazy wretches.
If you don't mind me asking, what happened to Jones? And what about the treasure we was after? And why is the captain still dead?
Young man, I believe your questions are about to be quite conclusively answered.
Fear not the wrath of Davy Jones. He's my prisoner now, and bound to the very vessel he sought to destroy. A fitting fate. With the Dark Brethren scattered and their ambitions at an end, I believe it is now safe to return this treasure to the hands of one who died defending it. I have weighed the worth of 1,000,000 souls, and yet I misjudged you you, Jack Sparrow, and acted rashly. Such was my desire to prevent calamity. You captains of the damned have shown great courage and deserve a second chance at a pirate's life.
That's better. And all the best bits seem to be in the right places. Well, I've just got my ship back, and we've just rescued everyone from certain doom. I'd say that entitles us to public adoration, free refreshments, and some grand adventures out and about on this freshly saved Sea of Thieves. Where do we start?
Remember, Jack, you made her a promise.
I'm afraid Theodorn was correct. I have some unfinished business that must, unfortunately, take precedent over any revelry in the immediate futurity.
Be that as it may, Jack, we're still a bit short-handed.
Excellent point. Our next destination lies beyond the horizon. Any pirates, formerly deceased or otherwise, who wish to throw themselves headlong into grand fun, battling unknown perils, are welcome to join the crew of the Black Pearl.
That's a tempting offer, Captain, but my place is here. Protecting the Sea of Thieves from the likes of Davy Jones and the Dark Brethren. I will take my leave of you.
My crew and I, likewise, have promises that remain unfulfilled. Now that we're back on the seas, it's time to make amends. Safe journey, Captain. Whatever your destination may be.
Well, I'm not missing out on fighting unknown dangers in distant lands. Sign me up.
Me too. As if I'd let you sail off without me.
Suppose you and I should part ways for now. After all, someone needs to stay and keep this place lively for me till I return, eh? Trust me, I will return, mate. Well, my name isn't... well, you know the rest. Look lively, you lot! We've got a horizon to cross! Get that anchor raised! Hands to braces! And someone, please, strike up a tune. Prepare to weigh anchor, Mr. Scrum, as soon as the last of our guests has departed.
We're devils in black, sheep really bad eggs. Drink up me heart is yo-ho! Yo-ho, yo-ho!